Gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Mr. Heyman, you are a master at the little things. That's how you turn good into great.
What does it take to achieve greatness? Whatever it takes, I'm willing to do.
That's an Emmy-winning performance.
How about it?
Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Andre of the Savages.
Let's think about this. I'm glad you brought this up because even in the first film, what are they doing? Apollo is trying to find somebody to help me get this show off. We're not planning on this dude winning. That's not even in the thing at all. Every now and again, I feel like somebody says F the program.
Black and White Sports. Weekdays 4 to 6 on 100.7 The Ticket. This is Toledo's home for football. ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. His Store and More, the Man Superstore Studios. This is 100.7 WQQO HD2 Sylvania, Toledo, a Cumulus media station.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Christine Lisi. A spot in the World Cup final on the line today in Atlanta with England and Argentina clashing in the semis. They are scoreless at halftime. Spain awaits the winner on Sunday. NBA, much like his Warriors teammate Draymond Green did recently, guard Steph Curry made his pitch to convince LeBron James to choose Golden State. During an appearance on Good Morning America, Curry cited the beautiful weather, great golf, and that the Warriors know how to win. LeBron, the free agent, his list likely 3 or 4 teams, notes ESPN NBA reporter Dave McMenamin.
Miami, Cleveland, and Philadelphia as the 3 top front runners. I would include Golden State in that list just based on conversations with people in Golden State who don't believe that they're out of it at this time. But I wouldn't venture a handicapping system beyond that right now.
Dave McMenamin on the Rich Eisen Show. Baseball, the Astros finalizing a trade to send right-hander Lance McCullers Jr. and lefty Colton Gordon to the NL Central leading Brewers in exchange for minor leaguer Jaden Fielder, who is the son of former major leaguer Prince Fielder.
If you run a small business, you've got to try Gusto. Get unlimited payroll runs and get your payroll taxes filed automatically. Offer health insurance, 401k, and more. Get started for free at gusto.com.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging.
Viagra, $2 a pill, $99 minimum order. Call 800-925-5313.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, well, your favorite attorney has a message for you. Collision, calamity, catastrophe. If you want money, you need an attorney. You need a bulldog. That's why you got to call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid. Pick up that phone and call now to see what your case could be worth.
800-370-5435.
Upgrading to a smart home? Only Vivint offers a fully integrated smart home system. Every device works together seamlessly. Call Vivint now and get free professional installation, $200 off your initial order, and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring for as little as $1 a day. Upgrade your home to a Vivint smart home. For your free quote, call
800-853-6497.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available.
Call now, toll free, 800-558-5635.
You're listening to Black and White Sports with Andre of the Savages.
Big dog, Mr. Dennis Hobson, the NBA champion, all right? Ohio State Buckeye legend, and so on and so forth. Thank you for being on Black and White again, sir.
Man, I appreciate you guys having me, Dre.
Coach headed to Florida Polytechnic University.
But I think the biggest thing is that I get an opportunity to get back on the sidelines, and levels don't mean much to me. I get the opportunity to coach, and I don't care where I'm doing it or who I'm doing it with. It's just that opportunity to educate kids through the game of basketball and just say, hey, man, I'm born and raised in Toledo, and Toledo will always be my roots. Ohio is someplace that I've truly enjoyed and never ever had a problem with it, never had a problem being there. And again, that's the city. Toledo is the city that touched me.
Black and White Sports, weekdays from 4 to 6, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
Black and White Sports is now.
Trust and believe. It's something totally different. And stop with the Eminem, because Eminem's not one of the best either. And y'all can stop that.
Dre says he's the best on the mic.
Dr. Dre is a Fed, and so is Snoop. We covered this. Everybody fool with Dre and Snoop is dead or was locked up. I don't care what Dr. Dre said.
I'm just reporting.
Dr. Dre was wearing women's shoes before it was fashionable to do it as a guy.
Toledo's sports leader, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
I know you're kind of busy just now, but I want to tell you some things I never told you. I know sometimes I act stupid and I say stupid things, but you kept me around, and other people would have said, drop that bum. You give me respect. You know, it's hard for me to say these kind of things because that ain't my way. But if I could just unzip myself and step out and be someone else, I want to be you. You're real hot.
If the papers knew we were talking like this, they'd think we was crazy. Why you?
Because I'm the best and you need somebody to teach you differently. You may not understand what I'm talking about now. I can appreciate that, but you will when it's over. Believe me. You will when it's over. You think I don't have any more?
You got nothing more to prove, do you?
Look, man, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
I got a lot of more. Come on. Here we go again.
And we wish to show the American press a small portion of the advances.
What does all this do to enhance performance?
It makes a man a better man, a great athlete, a super athlete. Though most of the world is ignorant.
It's showtime! It's showtime!
Come on. You wish to educate your country.
In great spirits tonight. He's really putting on a show for this capacity crowd.
Shall we have a demonstration?
Please do.
As you can see, the result's quite obvious. Whatever he hits, he destroys.
Now you're gonna have to.
Okay, let me see if I can fix how we did the whole mix. Everything was yesterday. It went out like a trick. So let me reset the palette. This is the thing, and I gotta show the talent and say, hey, good day. This is how we do. It's the Sports Talk Spray and Dre. Well, of the Savages. Yep, I'm out here to gather and grab cabbages. Now, what was we doing yesterday? Hey, let's roll it back and replay. It was the Derby. The Reacts, Jordan Walker, yep, on that crack back smack with the bat. All-Star made it on a flat. I said National League, forget that. When we put the bet, we put the AL, and we tell you what's next, Summer League. It's about the feeling. Yep, I got to tell you something about Caleb Wilson. Then, the real dads, I bet on Spain, and we crack France. Then, all about the Tigers. Can we make the ship rider? Well, no. What we gonna do? We gonna bet on Scooble or let him go through. And next, what did we say? Hey, Tyler, Hero, bam, whoa, hey. I think we got it in. Now, come to the fast forward spin. Whoa. What's up, people? It's a Black and White Sports Wednesday. Good afternoon. Fastest buck 20 is what we call it. It's going to go quick, probably quicker. Listen, early apologies. Yesterday, I don't know. Things happen. I felt it was best to err on the side of class and dignity. So we had to roll out. Please forgive us. First time anything like that in 7 years. So I want to apologize to, first and foremost, the general counsel, because that's who gets the first qualifications on my bad, and you guys coming through on appointment television every time with your time. And because of that, I want to offer my sincere apologies for whatever conjecture foolery took place. My bad. Charles Edward Hightower Jr. My bad, Gary Finney. My bad, K. Jones. My bad, Slick Rick. And Lawson, we see you. Kept checking in from the shot. Everybody worldwide, it's a family thing. If you're going to get a part of the situation, then get on in. It's Black and White Sports. Welcome this man, bringing it head technical Poobah. Appreciate you. Don't think I didn't see you with the Garmate. You put a combo. You put the Tom Selleck, Black and White. Stop playing with me, Josh Burnham. Thank you, man. And I'm sorry if I, you know what I'm saying, if I had you out of sorts too, man. I was displaced. My bad yesterday.
Yeah.
It's all love.
It's all radio. It's all the fun and chaos that's this industry. So
yeah,
all's under the rug.
Hey, did you see how I just flipped yesterday though? Did you catch that? I didn't write that, Josh. I had to look at the ledger and go through. Did you see that?
I saw
That's
that.
off the dome. That's off the dome, Josh. They gotta write that. They don't do it. It doesn't matter. That's why I don't worry about what else going on in the market because it's nothing else like this. Keep that in mind. Yeah, keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? That's how people realize once these things disappear, poof, you never know. All right, we're in here. It's a Wednesday. We used to talk back. Welcome back to Wednesday on you. So some things went off nonetheless, more so, like we said, all-star game, lackluster. You didn't love it. I did. I took the AL, so, and no L with that. Also, same thing with Spain. I wasn't falling for it. I didn't go for it. And then the guy you guys said was, what's his name? Pape, he was whack. That's why we can't do that. He was whack. And then because he got on today, I didn't like it. Don't talk and say we should have did. We were supposed to do. And them damn Spaniards ran you boys the hell up out of damn Jerry. The hell. Also, too, let's see. That was really, this is what I said, Josh. What it was supposed to be was a long missed shot from me. That's today's show.
It's like the mother of all missed shots.
Yeah, it's one long missed shot. Also, too, let's see. What else is going on? Extension to the list. Now we got wide receivers. I'm so sorry, please. When you get an opportunity, I know it's a whole a lot of things going off top of the show. Top 10 wide receivers, execs, coaches, and scouts. Oh, we're going there. We're going there. And Monty Features back in here too. It was great. It was really great. Everybody, listen, let me tell you guys on the side behind the scene. Monty had a family accident. Damn near, we had some circumstances we didn't love. He couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Andy, same thing. Just crazy. Man, the enemy was busy. And then the attack was on yesterday. So I had to fall back and roll back into the solace of just trusting, hey, Lord, it's your thing. I'm out, man. Let's do that. We'll just come back at it. I'm not going to try to force it. Yeah, I didn't want to force the offense, Josh. You start dribbling through the zone, tripping out. No, it was nothing there. We're going to come back at it. So we're here today. Everybody, thank you. 877-909-1007 is how you get in on you text because Josh said so. You can.
If they were
I'm not on it. I'm not in on it. Damn sure we're not really calling with it. Nope. Remember, because you guys didn't want to call. That's the only reason I'm saying it. You didn't want to call. You call. We talk. I've never been rude to anyone. I don't know why you don't call, but I'm just saying we don't need to go there. Nope. Interrupting it, but you can certainly text and say some things. Do it. 877-909-1007. Also, too, they're listening to it state to state. They can do it on the audio. It would have definitely came in handy in a moment like that last one. 1007theticket.com. Do it live, listen, live, official. But really, if you know anything about what's been happening, where the transition is, we are on the app.
We'll do it live.
We are in the app. Savvy Television Network. Go to your app store, Google Play, Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. 24 hours. So we're live there. That's where you can't miss. No breakage, upage there. But it's all good. We are live on Savvy Television on Facebook for the time. And we appreciate it. We'll try our best to see if we can do better.
But how much time? Only the shadow knows.
Also, we share too. Thank you to the people that love my 419 TV sharing us today. Thank you. They saw our plight too. Say pull back in. We didn't want to do it too much on there, but they like us. So thank you over there. Also, you can give me on my personal thing too. I'm sharing it there. All right, Radio Heads is where it is, though. 100.7 FM ESPN here in the Lucas County vicinity. I am Andre of the Savages once again. Josh Burnham is here, And let's get into things. Like I said, it's really a mixture here today. There are a few items that we certainly could do and dance with. Let me just get this one out of the way though, because it's becoming more stale, but at the same time, it's becoming more relevant as the days go by, because you have this. I was going to do this too yesterday, everybody. I had a gamble theme, right? I had like 3 stories that were tied. We had gamble in it. And so as I get ready to say this about Scooble, the whole idea and the backdrop, the framework is that it's a gamble right now for Detroit. What are we going to do?
Yeah, I mean, the Tigers are in a pickle. I mean, they're in that fringe contention of shall we contend and go all in, or shall we start selling? It's that neither world of mediocrity that has them in limbo.
And I wonder what we do. Maybe that's what you guys can text about. 877-909-1007. What are we going to do? Tiger Heads, what's the move? Because Josh, bam, perfectly stated. What is the move? Do we sell it? Are you going to get goods? And you still might be able to do something, because you needed a move. We all contend. I think we all can agree we needed a move from spring to 4th of July, 313. We needed a move of some type that was going to somehow elevate whatever we're doing here. And the thing is, the reason why you get caught in this dilemma for one, because as far as this fan base, we got a taste of it. See, you got a taste of it. You saw these guys surprise run on you. So you know this is a possibility. You know for a fact that something can happen in Detroit. There's bats there. There's things can happen. I think people feel like that, Josh. I think that's people's hearts. I feel like, but then again, they've been convoluted. The talk has been heavy. You know Scuba's going to be high value. It's going to eat up a considerable amount of anything you might be looking at futuristically. The time is at hand. Do you stop the young man from getting his full bag and a chance at perhaps a different and perhaps scalable, competitive opportunity?
Well, the division plays itself well because it's so mediocre. No one is really taking the division by the horns. And if the Tigers have a comeback and have a hot rest of the July and get back in the swing of things, I could see them keeping Scooble and adding a few pieces.
And there is the pain in your ass if you're management. 877-909-1007. What is the move, Detroit? All right, let's go. Ring the bell. Our man Anthony Butler, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Wednesday, so we're that much closer. We're at the weekend. You might as well, let's say it. 419-407-0880 is how you contact the master. Excuse me, one more time. The master barber and stylist. Ladies.
Want to ring the bell? All right. Ding, ding.
As we ring the bell on this Wednesday, what's this, July 15th?
The 15th of July.
My nephew's birthday tomorrow. All right, fresh as we begin. Let's see. What did we do last night? As we said, lackluster performance. National League favorite. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that damn minus 135 is about as janky as Lank can get when you see that on your money lines. Keep that in your framework. The thing is, they'll let it win. It probably hits, let's call it 1.5 out of 10 times does the minus 135 hit. And that's your favorite when it's the favorite. National League favorite last night. And obviously, well, you know, they murdered your boy Sanchez, Josh. Let's get you up out of here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not a good night for the National League. And Philly fans were not too happy when they showed their true colors by orchestrating a lot of boos to the All-Stars, mainly a lot of Philly.
Yeah, come on, Philly. I mean, really, this is what it is now. We're at the All-Star game with this nonsense. Oh, boy. Okay, but yeah, 4-0. That's what you get. Oh, so American League, there you have that. I don't know what we make of it, but I thought it was a good play, and it ended up being a good play. So, there you go. All right, Josh.
Yeah, and Corey Bellinger got the All-Star Game MVP. Oh, moving right along. Soccer.
Football. Next, it is a masterclass in Don't Fall for the Fluke Dukery. France dance, Francie France. It's not your year, Vic. Wimby, these guys. What's the Frappe? What's his Joshua DeBar? What's his name? DeBargy?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right.
What's
the France Wonder Kid?
Fake ass Pele.
Yeah, let me look at the.
Go ass out of here. I never heard you Frappe before this went off. This is always what they do with these 4-year hookups. You guys never saw they always give us the 4-year hookup. Then they come with the somebody was great, but we never saw it before now. I didn't remember. It was Barre. What is it, Josh?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, hold up. Hold on. I got to look at it. I might say it if I look at it. I'm being silly. Let me see it. Let me see a phone. Let me see, dude. Let me get it right because we're tripping. We're in a broadcast situation. I'm tripping. Let me get it straight. I don't even see. What were you looking at, Josh?
Look at the one where it says 86-minute yellow card.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Mbappe. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, let's get that straight, though. We on the world stage. We on the world stage now, Josh. Seriously. Hey, Mbappe's people could be watching. Oh, hell. We got to think about that now, Josh. Well, seriously, they could in the app. I will show you in the back end is people in France that got Savvy Television. I swear to you. It might be 5, but we are in we are Savru. What?
My apologies to the good
people
we better
of France, let me chill. Let me chill. Yep. Let me bring it back.
Played like Frappe.
Let me bring it back though. But your ass was sorry though at the end of the day. So do that. In France, if you need to get it straight, talk to him when he gets home. Next time, do better. That's ring the bell. Do better like Anthony Butler, the master barber. That's why you go there. You don't want to look silly. I guarantee you're not looking silly. If you go to the bar, man, I'm going to start doing Butler. Let's get on them like this. If they don't like it, we have to give it to them. We'll put it on black and white. We're going to start acting real crazy with the let it be known. Anthony Butler, master barber and stylist. Ladies, 419-407-0880. That damn 5-star Google rating should do it on its own. But we'll come back. That was Ring the Bell. He brought you that.
The ticks are cold. The delivery is savage. Black and white sports on ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. ESPN 100.7 right now, traffic.
Quiet on the roads at this time on your Wednesday commute with no issues to pass along. If you're seeing anything we're not, let us know. That's your Cumulus Toledo right now traffic.
Summer has arrived, and that means it's the perfect time to change your air filter. When air quality matters, property managers and contractors across Northwest Ohio trust First Filter in Perrysburg. For over 20 years, First Filter has supplied commercial facilities with high-quality, specialty air filters. Office buildings, schools, apartments, construction sites, they've got you covered. Their warehouse is fully stocked, and if you don't see your size, they can make custom filters fast right in-house. Refresh your air this summer. Visit firstfilterllc.com. Clean air starts with First Filter.
Toledo, mark your calendars. Family Day at the Greater Toledo Classic is on Sunday, July 19th at Highland Meadows Golf Club. Thanks to Erie Home and Leaf Home, families get in free. That's free admission, free parking, and buy one, get one free hot dogs. Make memories with the whole family this summer and watch the future of the LPGA. Don't miss out. Head to ToledoClassic.com for all the details. Family Day, presented by Erie Home and Leaf Home, Sunday, July 19th at the Greater Toledo Classic.
Alex Goen patented hypnosis. Lose weight, destroy.
Independence Day may have come
Upgrading
in.
to a smart home? Only Vivint offers a fully integrated smart home system. Every device works together seamlessly. Call Vivint now and get free professional installation, $200 off your initial order, and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring for as little as $1 a day. Upgrade your home to a Vivint smart home. For your free quote, call
800-853-6497.
Maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation. Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now.
800-580-6475. We'll make this quick. It's time to ditch your 5G internet because you deserve better than lag, shared speeds, and throttling. Luckily, there's Rocket. Fast, no hassle, fiber-powered internet. For just $9.99, you can get 600 megs with a 3-year price guarantee. And if you need more speed, 1 gig is only $19.99. No shared speeds, no throttling, no nonsense. Ditch the fixed wireless and get the best internet deal in the galaxy at GetRocketInternet.com.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
And why do ugly niggas think just because they're ugly, they're more tougher than good looking? I never understood that. Just because you're ugly don't make you a gangster. That don't mean people are scared of you.
It's a Wednesday. It's Black and White Sports, 100.7 FM. ESPN here in the Glass City. Thank you very much. Andre of the Savages. Josh Burner rolling alongside, getting ready to expand the conversation. My man Monty Features is going to join the program here momentarily. Let me say some things. Like the man said, best deal in the galaxy. That's for sure. So don't forget about my friends at Rocket Internet. But, I'll mention that here soon. But I didn't know this, Josh. I just heard the other ad. And Congresswoman I didn't know. So it is midterm time. That's what you just told me. I'm not locked in. I was wondering why she was so visible.
Yep.
Marcy Captor. What's my man? What's her?
I think
is she running against again?
Derek Marin.
Derek Marin. Okay.
Who she narrowly defeated in 04.
Oh, so it's a rematch. Oh, so we coming back. Oh, Congresswoman. I gotta because I said to Josh, we gotta get her on. Marcy's my butt. Oh, hold on, that's flexing. Let me don't name drop and trip out.
Yeah, your candidates
but
are.
I said we get her on, but we got to have him on. If we have him on, we got to have them both on.
Well, anyway, for equal time, Marcy Kaptur is the incumbent. Derek Marin is the Republican challenger. And a guy named Matthew Alfos is the L candidate, which I believe is libertarian.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we got to include that brother too. But we want to say, we're not saying we get in politics, but again, these things matter. Hold on real quick, because here's the thing. These are the elections. This is the time that's really counting. When we're deciding how is it going to affect the general populace, if you will, and all that ire about the presidency and that stuff. Yes, it's important. People vote, do the thing. But seriously, we got to get a grip on what the truth is and where it is hitting you at your doorstep and in your driveway. And I'm not sure everybody's always clear on that. But anyway, sorry about that, Josh. Quick sidestep. All right, let's move on. All guest calls brought to you by Wake Up Call Live in the building, as I said. Yep, it's money time. Let's always get the new money around here. He is the edge rusher at this point because we got to go back to training camp. But, we was low posting for the last little while. And you can catch him around the town kind of being a community servant, even though it's entrepreneurial. It's usually a benefit to others. He's Monty Features, everybody. You can call him DJ Impress.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Chilling. I'm sorry. Yesterday you missed it. I don't know. It was it was wicked stuff went on. So it was kind of you had it go off. First, wait, hold up. Roll it back. How's my niece doing? What's the health looking like on the quick?
She was supposed to have surgery yesterday, but she was a little bit too swollen, so they got to reschedule it for another day. So we was there all day for them to tell us that.
To tell you that, but. Oh, man, I'm sorry again, man. I'm sorry about that. And, you know what I'm saying, just prayers with the healing, et cetera. So, okay, boom, update. So you got stuff going on. I had stuff. It's like the attack of the killer foolishness is underway, right? And so we had it yesterday, and it was weird around here, so we didn't really do it, man. So we kind of on a catch-up play here to a certain extent.
One surprise after another.
And, well, yeah, I guess, so it's a few conversations, though, that you and I definitely can have here today, and we will, because the football conversation is starting to crank up and the momentum is kicking in. Listen, did we go? You were here. Did we do Monday, Josh? We did the quarterback.
Quarterbacks
on Monday, yes.
Okay. Did you get, now do we have the receivers list? Are you ready?
I got the receivers list. It's printed out.
Oh, it was in the. Oh man, Josh, you said we got to run across the thing. That wasn't in the last bunch. That was not in the stuff for coach. Oh, and by the way, real quick, I'm sorry, everybody. As we welcome back, excuse me, top of the hour here, as we across the bottom of the hour. Our guest today, we're going to have our friends from D1 Training here. A lot of you have heard about D1 Training. They've taken the market by storm and shook up everything. So we're going to get our man Mark Harris to be here at 5. So make sure you're around for that. But anyway. That's what I went to get, Josh. That's what made me think about Brother Harris right there. Because I got some of those notes, some of that stuff, but it wasn't there. Yeah. Did you just do it?
Yeah. I was printing out, so it should be waiting by the printer in the lounge.
Oh, okay. Well, this will be good. That'll be a magic trick we have to perform. But yes, we're gonna get on that. But let me set it up with this though, because I do want to get your take in a certain way, because as a Steeler guy coming from the Steeler thing, the narrative that came out of the Steeler camp before Dallas picked up Brother Pickens, and it was almost not very popular at the time. Now, granted, after last year's display and exhibit, most people have backed off of that a little bit. Some people even felt maybe some of that personality that you're more familiar with would have come to light on not necessarily loving the fact that the prospect of playing on the franchise tag was there before he actually accepted it, because that's where I want to go. Before he accepted it, though, it was like we're still waiting for George to, I guess, act adversely, right? At some point, he's not going to necessarily comply with what the Cowboys think they're going to do with this situation. Boom, check out, didn't really happen. But so here we are, and we're going to say bet on ourselves a second time. Perhaps, of course, we're hoping we get the output that we got. If we can get even half of that, it might still be incredible. So with that said, do you find yourself, what do you say to yourself as a Steeler? Do you just say, so we don't care, you know what I mean? Or do you not believe what we're seeing, and there's still a shoe to drop, and perhaps Dallas should not be as comfortable as it seems like things are about to be?
I think two things can be true at the same time. I think his tenure or his relationship with the Steelers had ran its course, right?
Okay.
And it was, sometimes it's time for you to move, right? It's just time for you to move for no other reason than it's time for you to move. You've gotten complacent. You don't see a elevation of sorts, and it's just time for you to move. And that can bring out who you are at the core, which I still believe he's going to George at some point. But I still believe in Dallas, he's still kind of in that honeymoon phase because of the potential of what it could be. Right now, this second year going into it, and even if things, say if he had the exact same year last year that he had this year, I think he'll start to get disgruntled because of the upgrade that he thought he would have going to Dallas. You understand what I mean?
Right.
And if it doesn't materialize that way, then he could potentially, again, I think, I still think he has
some implosion. It's some implosion possible. What you telling me, Mike? 'Cause I'm trying to get the scoop, people. I got to see what I'm doing with Pickens. Everybody, see, he's over in Dallas. He came from the Steelers. Everybody, you guys know the history. We understand. But right now, it's feeling like it's really a great turn of events. Everything so far, you couldn't have dreamed it better if you were concerned prior. Okay, you probably say, it's that guy that's coming back to the relationship. The wife lets him back in. He cool for the first couple months.
Right.
And she's still like, we got to wait till we get past Christmas or something.
And I'm going to tell you the reason why I say that, though, because he had the issues that he had at Pittsburgh, he had before he came there. he had some of those issues in college with the hot-headedness, and just so it's in his character, and I'm not gonna say people don't change, because people can change, and sometimes a change of situation will make you change. But you ultimately go back to who you are. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of times you go back to who you are, and that's who he is. And I think that edge is what gives him the edge on the field as well. So you don't want him to lose it. You just want to be able to harness it and use it for good.
No, I got your body features in here, everybody, as our edge rusher. Just talking some of these NFL notes. You guys have been hearing this. George Pickens, and we got the franchise tag going on. You hope that you're going to see the same production and delivery for the Cowboys. And I think, man, really, to be honest with you, I appreciate the silence that I've been getting out of Dallas all summer. For the most part, I didn't really know, I didn't know adventures, nothing silly. I really think you boys, I don't like getting into the all of that. Everybody knows where I'm at. You can only talk after December rolls around and what is it looking like. But at the end of the day, I can smell something, and it's not really peanut butter. This is some jumping, and I think that people should be concerned. But if you got a guy like that, and he certainly is directed on, really, let me deliver what I'm supposed to do, and I should be paid. And I told you all, I think what Jerry Jones did, this was a couple years ago, Monty, before you came in, I said, what the moves he was making, especially culminating with the Michael Parsons, all of that, I'm done paying people who didn't get busy.
Right.
That's what Jerry Jones has been saying. And it's been going on for a little while. And he finally it became a hard line in the sand on some of those major moves. But this has been going on in and throughout the roster and the style of operation, I think, that's going on in Dallas now. And I appreciate it without a lot of announcements. And yes, people have questioned some of his moves. They didn't like his poker stances and all these other things. But Jerry Jones got tired of giving people money that kept not winning anything and prancing around like they had been Super Bowl champs. And we all got that. And that's what's made the Cowboy whole thing a big laugh for all of us. I just think it's not about to be that funny. So I like that, Brother Pickens. We'll see what it is. And like I said, I think Jerry pays out everybody. You deliver on it. And I don't know what you have to do in the playoffs. Obviously, a Super Bowl is going to be great. But I wonder if NFC championships or appearances to any of that make a difference. I don't know. But Jerry Jones said somebody got to do something before the money is rolling. So there that is. But here we go. With the receivers, we got it. Thank you, Josh Burnham, on the slick, crack staff move. Had to make out into a improv-ness. Yep, so we got it.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. All right, Monty, let's talk about it and see what we're doing here, because we got Pickens, so he's definitely, I think he's on this list. I want to start down from, we're going to get at the bottom with it and come from, oh, boy. See, it starts off, I don't know. I guess if you've been prop betting, you're probably going to go with this, and I don't know if there's a dispute I guess at 10, Monty will start, is Devontae Adams, Rams, his highest ranking. And again, people, what we're sharing right now, execs, coaches, scouts, rank of top NFL wide receivers headed into 2026. The campaign. All right. 10, Rams, Adams, highest rank, 6, age 33, lowest ranking, unranked, last year's ranking, honorable mention. Monty features, what do we say?
I think he's an excellent receiver when healthy. I think he's been having some health issues lately. But what really is going to help him is who plays on the opposite side of the field on him. And I'm pretty sure he's down on the list. That'll help his numbers a whole lot. I don't want to ruin the list, but go ahead.
I got you. Thank you. Non-ski. Hey, look at that, Josh. We got a new guy. We got John and non-ski.
There's a non-ski and
there's
the
John ski. We don't love the John ski. It's a doggone, it's a horrible display. All right, 9. A.J. Brown, New England Patriot, and change of scenery. I wonder how you can almost project here, as I'm thinking about this, his highest ranking, 6th, lowest ranking, unranked, age 29, last year's ranking, 5. And we have transition, though. This is where you have to pause, don't you? Because is it going to be transitionable?
Very, very much so. He shouldn't be on this list. I don't even think his production last year even renders him to be on this list. And then now he's going into a whole new system. You know, there's going to be an adjustment period, so he's not even going to be like at his best functionable until at least week 6 or 7. You know what I mean? He's not even going to be comfortable in that offense until then. So, yeah, I don't like that one on the list.
Number 8. We'll do this. We'll break right here in a moment. Black and White Sports, everybody, on this Wednesday. We are welcome back to Wednesday. So thank you guys for being with us. 877-909-1007. If you want to text in on this, are you agreeing with this? We gave you 10, Devontae Adams, 9, A.J. Brown, 8, Nico Collins. Houston Texans, highest ranking 3rd, lowest ranking unranked 27 years of age, last year's ranking 8.
I think he should move up a couple spots on here. I think Nico, with the offense that they have, he has potential to put up big numbers this year.
All right, let's slide to the side one time because we need to. All right, and we will. Monty Features with us here. Discussion on top 10 receivers, NFL, according to the scouts, the executives, and the coaches. Black and White Sports. Sit tight. We'll come back. Finish the list. First hour. Don't forget, top of the hour. Mark Harris, Division I. Training. Sit tight.
When the game ends, the real talk begins. Black and White Sports with Andre of the Savages. ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. ESPN 100.7 right now, traffic.
Quiet on the roads at this time on your Wednesday commute with no issues to pass along. If you're seeing anything we're not, let us know. That's your Cumulus Toledo right now traffic.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now from $699 with exclusive student pricing from $599. Shop now at Dell.com/deals.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't...
Anniversary. Founded in 1776, the United States is 250 years old, and Mama Mary's is celebrating with a 17.76% discount when you order online. That's right, get 17.76% off when you order online. Sometimes you're just too tired to make that dinner, so Mama Mary's makes it easy on you and your wallet. Something for mom, dad, and the youngsters. Pizza, pasta, salads, subs, and more. Mama Mary's Pizza in Holland or Airport in Holloway.
If you've been in an accident that wasn't your fault, well, your favorite attorney has a message for you. Collision, calamity, catastrophe. If you want money, you need an attorney. You need a bulldog. That's why you got to call the number on your screen now. They'll help you connect to a legal expert. You have questions, they have answers. These bulldogs will make sure people pay. And if you don't get paid, the attorneys don't get paid. Pick up that phone and call now to see what your case could be worth.
800-370-5435.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging.
Viagra, $2 a pill, $99 minimum order. Call 800-925-5313.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available.
Call now, toll free, 800-558-5635.
Now stretching your budget.
At Williams Brothers, we're going big.
Because we believe everyone deserves to drive a car they love.
Credit concerns, trade issues, payment stress, we handle that.
A sale 250 years in the making.
Get up to $5,000 more than KBB value. That's how you lower your payment and upgrade at the same time.
But don't wait.
When this celebration ends, the offer is gone. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Rhonda, and
we're your dealers for the people.
Visit us in Dundee or Monroe, or see us online at wbdundeedeals.com.
Credit requires bank approval. Vehicle purchase price determined sexual trade allowance. Negative equity may be refinanced. Kelly Blue Book is not affiliated with Williams Brothers Connection. One for the people are registered trademarks used under license. Offer absolutely ends July 31st, 2026.
At Patriot Hills Golf Course, every swing honors a hero. Patriot Hills is more than just a championship level course. It's a tribute to the fallen service members who gave everything in the war on terror. When you walk these fairways, you're not just chasing par, you're walking in their memory, inspiring elevations and small challenging greens. Whether you're here to test your game or pay quiet tribute, this is where the memory lives on. Championship Challenge, Heroic Purpose, Patriot Hills Golf Course, Route 28 towards Montpelier.
Pizza and grinders in Holland. From golden baked pizzas to our famous oven toasted grinders, stacked high with meats, cheese, and crisp toppings, every bite hits the spot. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders in Holland is perfect for lunch, dinner, or game day. Fast, friendly, and always satisfying.
This is Black and White Sports on 100.7 The Ticket.
As we continue, welcome back in here. All right. Final time for this first hour. Don't forget my man Mark Harris joining us here soon. D1 training, taking the whole city and the area by storm. All you lazy felons of fit. For those that do it, it's a wild situation too. We understand how the young athletes, I got that part. But what I want to know is what you, some of you weekend warriors. Shout out Jeff DeGraw. He ought to be involved in this job. You know, Jeff is always playing sports.
Yeah, I haven't heard
from playing sports. I know it was the thing. Don't worry about it. We working on a thing. Jeff is right here with us, man. He had to regroup. You know how sometimes you got to regroup.
I say, I haven't heard him for a while.
Yeah,
he fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, no, he's on the earth. He's on the earth. He dips to Mars though on occasion. But the thing is, he's in Earth. He's in Earth. So yeah, but Jeff is the type. You know, so a lot of you guys weekend warriors. The only reason I brought him up. Let me shout out Jeff DeGraw, Eric Harber. You know, Lee Conklin, these boys, they out here hooping. These people play sports and play basketball and do all. Man, please, out your mind. You know what I'm saying? Mike, do they ask you that? Do people ask you that? You still hooping?
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't heal like I used to.
But that's the thing. See, that's the whole thing about it. You shouldn't have to be healing. It's all, you know, because we're at a point now. You can get up and snap and then be like, oh, damn, you got to sit back down. Like, right, if you don't watch it, you've been chilling to. So nobody, that amazes me. And I'm all for the fit. I try to get, you know me, I still try to, you know, I can dip out and do something. You know, if a chase breaks out or something, you know, I could get, you know, I'm not going to get caught. They're not going to get me with the hookup. No, I'm over the fence with it. But nonetheless,
I ain't running.
It's not necessary with the sports, but a lot of us do it. And you guys that do it, man, them boys at D1 training, they got something going, man. So we're going to talk to Mark Harris and find out about it. I've been waiting too, so I'm excited about that today. Top of the hour, everybody. So 5 o'clock, we will talk to him, man. We with Monty Features right now, though, and we were in the middle of doing this top 10 list, executives, coaches, scouts, NFL, and who they think the baddest men are. We had this whole thing. We dealt with the quarterback thing. I don't know that we loved it, but just to sort of reinstate and bring you back here real quick, we started at 10 with Devontae Adams of the Rams, 9, A.J. Brown, and newly installed component to the Patriot regime. And then there is Nico Collins of the Houston Texans. Said that again. I did it twice. The Texans. And that brings us to number 7, as we just had a quick discussion. We don't necessarily have to do too much here, but here's George Pickens again. Monty at 7. Dallas Cowboys highest ranking they have here 5 for him. The young man, 25, so just a baby here, just getting started. And last year he was unranked. So but any other, like I said, it is what it is. He's a bad boy though. I'm glad y'all that didn't want him.
I like the fact that they put him and CB on CD together on this list, because I think their production is going to depend a lot on each other. On either day, either one of them could be the number one receiver.
Right.
So I think putting them together on this list was a great idea.
No, absolutely. And as he said, CeeDee Lamb, number 6, right there. So you got the twin play right here with the Cowboy bookends. Number 3 is his highest ranking, and last year he was ranked 4. So a step up for the 27-year-old. And again, I don't know what to make of him. This is where I guess I'll interject right here, Monty, in terms of a commentary, because it's always tough for me. I'm a guy, and my Cowboy enthusiasts, they won't like it, and they probably don't approve of it being said. But for my money, he lets me down. He's not viable with the 88. I feel like he should be wearing 81 or something else. You know what I'm saying? Get him an 84 in here. I don't want to do that to Novacek. I'm tripping. Him and Doug Cosby. Let me chill out. But with that, something else. You're not the 88, and what is supposed to, when we start to talk about the Cowboy folklore. So he, in that spirit, that's the easiest way I can describe it. I don't feel like that on third down. I know I'm good because 88, I'm supposed to be moving the chains, and I don't get that. He doesn't really do that for me. I felt more confident in going number 3's way. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I felt like that. You know what I mean? If you ask me in any situation. So I tell you what, though, is going to happen. I think later, if this season goes well, and let's say both guys are, relatively productive, and maybe one guy more than the other, and maybe it's even CD. I think the Cowboys are going to have to look at a scenario where you're going to have to pick somebody.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like that's where we're headed, and I'm wondering if we're going to make the right move at some point. You know what I mean?
Do you reward loyalty over potential?
But I don't know. We see CD. You're part of the regime though that didn't get nothing done. Pickens, it's start now. We could come in now. We mess around and win something with Pickens, and especially after all the futility and the length of all of that. So I don't know. I just feel like that day we're gonna get there. We're getting there. I feel like that this season is gonna show us that.
All right.
Josh, I think it was, who is this? Is this the Santana you're playing? I didn't even catch it. I'm trying to catch
it. No, this is NFL Films music.
Oh, that might be. That could be it, Josh. That could be, because like I said, we was rolling along until you went here. So keep that in mind. I think that might be it. So that could be it.
I mean, if they start zapping NFL Films music, then we have a problem.
Well, but you know how that is. But that's NFL anyway. You know how that is. So yeah. I would say, mark that. Put this future maneuvers. Get rid of them guys. You know what I'm saying? I love it, though. This is the cut. I like this cut, but I'm just saying throw that out. Nonetheless, all right, let's roll. After this, because we definitely lost the Facebook people. That's the end of that. But let me see here. Then we got 5.
Brown.
Yeah, St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Detroit Lions, highest ranking 2. Last year's ranking 8. And 28-year-old, as we know, is again, he's what I need my guy to be in Dallas.
Right.
If I was getting what Detroit is getting from 14, boom, then I'm feeling like I'm more enthused about my CeeDee Lamb combo. But that's what I'm talking about.
So for him, to me, he's top 3 receivers, and that's just my personal opinion, because of his reliability.
Not
like
mad.
you know when it's all on the line, if you need 4, 5, 6 yards, he's going to get you 4, 5, 6 yards, period. No question about it. So,
yeah. Let me see. All right, let's see. 4. Let's see. We go to Puka Nacua. So, like you said, you didn't want to bring him in early on the Devontae Adams, but there. Puka Nacua is, again, we don't know. There was an injury. We got that. So, you're not sure what we're doing. And again, you're going to have all this attention on the Rams. So, I don't know about the Rams, man. I see what's going on. I get it. I just hate when we do this. and we take it to this level, and you get you add the Aaron Donald, which we hadn't even really touched on, but you got that in the works. But his highest ranking, third last year, honorable mention, 25 years old. We know we have concern perhaps in health, Puka Nacua, but the Rams and the stress of their attention.
So a healthy Puka would be number 2 to me. The second, but a healthy Puka. He is the one receiver that I saw last year that teams schemed to try to take him out of the game and couldn't. He was that good of a receiver. So again, to me, healthy, he's the second best receiver in the league.
So our last round into form questionable plays at top 3, I think we might be into here. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Seattle Seahawks, highest ranked number 1, lowest ranked number 7, and last year unranked. So we obviously know he certainly is a bad boy, but like you said, I don't know. If I go 3, I don't know what to do with this guy. I can't hate on him for sure.
Right.
I'm not mad at him. I don't know if I don't know what to say. I'll be honest. I'm not sure if I'm mad at the top 3. I understand why you get that. He's on the Super Bowl champ. Very instrumental to that team winning, because we're asking guys to be reliable, be winners, so on and so forth. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily move it, Monty, but let me see how you feel about this, because I don't know if I'm all the way on board with Justin Jefferson at 2 in Minnesota. And it's not that I really have any hate for Justin Jefferson. I like him as a player, but at the same time, I don't know. If you're, you know what I'm saying? It just it don't curl. Something about it doesn't curl, Monty. I don't know. Help me out with that. I don't know.
So I'm on. That's how I feel about who they have as 2 and as number 1. I don't believe that Justin Jefferson. I think he has top 3 potential, but actual on the field results wise, I would put him just outside the top 5.
Because it's tough. Because you can't hate on. He's obviously a great player. He certainly is a schemable guy. Because that's what I started saying too with some people. You got to say, is he a schemable guy? Is the DC sitting up here talking about what are we going to do with him? Then we shouldn't talk about some of these people. If that's not what they're doing before we play you, then we got to be careful with some of these people, man. But nonetheless, okay. And then number 1, obviously we have, and I don't know that I have an issue with Jamar Chase at the top.
I do.
Okay.
And it may be, but no. But again, he is. I'm when I think of, if I put somebody at number 1 on my list, they have to have some kind of proven results. What proven results has he had?
See, so therefore, then that's where you get the Njigma thing, because I won.
Right.
But am I as spectacular? Maybe. Are you going to argue I'm game breaker as he is? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But that's funny how that works. But we say everybody, we need you to win.
Right.
So maybe that's to still be the criteria when you got guys at this level who actually won. Because see, we keep making these people, because that's why they keep getting in the situations where they have to be under a press, because you're not winning, but we're giving you everything that comes with winning.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We treat you that way.
And that was I was going to say when you was talking about CeeDee Lamb, even in their slim years, he was still productive.
I get you.
Number wise, he was still productive. But again, what results has that garnered? So
that's Janet Jackson. That's a Janet Jackson to me. What have you done for, you know what I'm saying? What have you done for me lately? I'm sorry. And I don't know. And I get, like I said, he makes me nervous. If I thought the game was on the line and I know, and the defense knows we're going here, then are you that guy? Like I said, right now, I feel like Pickens causes fear, because they don't know what they're doing with that. You know what I mean?
But the thing about CD is he is a competitor. And I think having number 3 on the other side of the field and knowing that, like, they may call his number instead of mine, should motivate him to, to up it another level.
That's what it is, man. But there you go. There's your top 10 list, people.
Yes, sir.
The NFL executives, the scouts, the coaches said this. So who are we to really question it? I just don't know if everybody they feel is as official as they're saying. We probably could have got to that list, man. I got to see what from 11 to 15 now. Now I got to go start. I didn't really dig into it. I just said, let's get the top 10. Let's go ahead and throw it in the show. But that's what it is, man. I appreciate you, brother. Hell of a job today, as always. Yep. Monty features everybody. We'll talk to him tomorrow on a Thursday, and we will come back. As we mentioned, our guys, as a matter of fact, from D1 training are in the building. Like I said, very excited about that. These guys have taken the whole landscape by storm, man. They changed the way things are done around here, certainly on the fitness scene. So we'll talk to them and find out a little bit more about that and give you the work that is a lot of mo. All right? Black and White Sports, 5:05, hour number 2 after this halftime break. Sit tight.
His Store and More, the Man Superstore Studios. This is 100.7 WQQO HD2 Sylvania, Toledo, a Cumulus Media station.
Maybe you want to keep your legs active while you work, or you wish to support your therapy at home, or you just want to build strength, increase your mobility, flexibility, and boost your circulation. Ellipse was made for you. Power-assisted exercise that frees your mind to enjoy your favorite seated activities. Just plug it in, place your feet, select your speed, and relax. Ellipse does all the work for you. Call now.
800-580-6475.
Just weight loss secret.
Upgrading to a smart home? Only Vivint offers a fully integrated smart home system. Every device works together seamlessly. Call Vivint now and get free professional installation, $200 off your initial order, and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring for as little as $1 a day. Upgrade your home to a Vivint Smart Home. For your free quote, call
800-853-6497. Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging.
Viagra, $2 a pill, $99 minimum order. Call 800-925-5313.
Hundreds. That's right.
Hit your mute. Unmute it. How we doing, fellas? Can you hear us? Can you hear me? All right.
waiting for you at his store and more, where the prices are cool, even when the weather isn't.
It never hurts to get a second opinion, especially when it comes to your car. At Hudson's Automotive, they want your business, not your life savings. So bring your car and your estimate over to Hudson's. They'll let you know what needs to be done now and what can wait till later. Hudson'sAutomotive.com.
Glass City public service time, and always here to aid in community uplift. That's right, because we know people are in houses at home running a lot of devices. You're working at home, you're gaming, you're watching, streaming, everything is happening. So the Wi-Fi has to be on. That's the bottom line, right? And you have to have reliable service when this is the case. So you know that it can get quite lofty in the expensive department when we talk about the Wi-Fi possibilities. Well, let's imagine for a second if for less than lunch, you could plug into ultra speed, right? Or let me just put it this way. My good friends at Rocket Internet offering you 600 megabits for only $9.99 per month. 600 megabits per second, people, $9.99 per month. Or 1 gig for $19.99 per month. 1 gig for $19.99 per month, people. You see, the biggest name isn't always the best deal. So both plans include the Wi-Fi equipment, unlimited data, no contract, and a 3-year price guarantee. Visit GetRocketInternet.com or call 5673-ROCKET to check availability and sign up. Rocket Internet is a prepaid internet service. Professional installation is required and a one-time activation fee applies. Offer subject to change or may be canceled without notice. Visit GetRocketInternet.com or call 5673-ROCKET for full details.
Welcome back to Black and White Sports with Sav Sinclair.
Good afternoon. My name is Montgomery Blair Sibley. I'm the attorney for Sinclair. First, the National Press Club rents space. They do not condone or endorse the views of the people who rent the space. And as a result, he's allowed to get up and say what he wants to say. Mr. Sinclair is going to make a brief statement. You will be provided copies of that statement once he's done. And after that statement, he will entertain any reasonable questions and try to answer them. The procedure for doing that will be this microphone, because we're being recorded and we want to make sure your questions are recorded so that we get a full question and answer for the video that's being made today. That said, Mr. Sinclair?
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
Our number 2 fastest $1.20 in sports is called Black and White Sports. There is no gray at all. And you see that even going on outside. It's just hot as hell. So it's about 100,000 degrees, but that's okay because you figure it's July. So that's probably in line with the doggone, the equinox and the equatorisms of the way it should be, right, Josh?
And you can factor in that climate change as well.
Yeah, all of that going on. All right. That's why we are in here on Hot Explosive. And sorry, anybody who was watching on Facebook, I think we hitting the end of the line with the Facebook. Listen, we're going to work on it. We will politic with Meta and we will do that, but just know we don't have to. That's why we wanted to just get to this.
Value was lost.
Just wanted to get to this. Everybody is over here anyway. The entire party is in the app anyway. So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
That's where
Savvy
the fun is.
Television Network. You can download it. Let's try it again because Josh felt like we didn't need to say it out loud to everybody. It's the Savvy Television Network. You can download it today in your app store, Google Play, Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV. All right. So and none of this excuses about they can't see it. That's why we had to pull back those comments about Mbappe. See, I got that straight. We didn't know because his countrymen could hear this. It could go all wrong with our introduction to the people in France. You're laughing right now. You think we're joking. No, it's not really that. We're talking to the world now. I'm sorry. In case they didn't let you know. We got it. It's local. We're going to remind you of that here in a minute. It's time for my guest to come through. And I said it wrong, too. I said it was a guest earlier. No, we're going to go ahead and go plural with that because I understand. They tell me there's a bonus to this, ladies and gentlemen. So, as I mentioned, you all may have heard something about a new, it was actually, national franchise, but they decided to give us some local love and create a zone for us, right? And over on Heather Downs, you may have seen the traffic going. You've certainly heard the ads around, and family-owned situation. We like that energy. And of course, we've got our guest today. I guess I would say in the foreground for now, Brother Harris. Mark Harris, ladies and gentlemen, handles day-to-day operations and holds a firm philosophy, they tell me, on building a culture of accountability. So see, this makes him a cool dude in what we're doing around here. So again, people, without further delay, let me get it looks like guests, Josh. We got guests in here. All guests and calls brought to you by Wake Up Call Line, our D1 training. The regime, we got the brain trust in here, man. We got the big dogs. You didn't tell me, Mark, you was going to surprise me. You didn't tell me.
Just a little surprise.
I see. Mark Harris, ladies and gentlemen, GM of D1 Training. But get this. It looks like we got our man, it's Tyson Stoll is here. And when I say the big dog, okay, again, co-ownership here. So we appreciate both of you gentlemen stopping into Black and White Sports and spending some time with us today. So grateful for today.
Thanks for having us on.
Well, no doubt, guys. I mean, I'm so glad that again I bumped into Mark. Mark, we were at the softball situation. So shout out again to Big Chris and everything, man. He's doing and that was an incredible event, man. My man Jordan Strack and Parlay and all of that went on. So again, shouts out to everybody who was involved. And again, I bumped into Brother Harris there, and a couple conversations kind of bring us here. So with that, guys, let me just jump right into this thing because people have heard about you. You guys have been certainly a buzz all around. So with the fact that you guys have almost disrupted the local fitness scene, right? And you guys have been quoted as saying you want people who are willing to be coached. And that's very important. So I want to talk about that for a minute and for our sports-centric audience that's listening to us. Explain what makes D1, your group, your athletic model, so drastically different from this traditional, isolated gym experience that most of us know.
Yeah, absolutely. So with D1, the whole program is modeled around Division I training. So all of our programming comes from professional strength and conditioning coaching. So it's not something that's just made up in the backyard. Everything is tested before it even gets to us. So the atmosphere in here is treated like a college. So if you think about anybody that play any college sports, basketball, football, soccer, baseball, doesn't matter. That locker room and that weight room was sacred. So when you get to that locker room and that weight room, that was the brotherhood or the sisterhood. That was home. And that's what we want this. That's what this is. Everything is in here. It's actually set up like a college weight room. Whereas you can see in my background, we have the racks lined up along the wall with the turf in the middle. We actually got a group going on. If you guys can see there.
Right. Yeah, we see it. Yeah, we see it. Yes, sir.
Got a group going on there. So it's patterned after a Division I style training. It's really patterned after college style training. So anybody who's played, I didn't play Division I played in a smaller division, but this is the same atmosphere, and that's what people love about it.
Talking to Mark Harris here, and we got the guys in here from again D1 training, and let me move over here to Brother Tyson, if I may, and again, thank you again for coming through and taking some time to roll with us today. You guys don't just train elite high school prospects, as Mark is saying, and the college field is there. So you guys kind of go all the way with this thing. So when you look at this Toledo metro area and how vital it is for D1 to get the message out to the moms, to the dads, and like I was just joking a little bit with Josh in here, the weekend warriors, if you will, and what do they need to know about, the being able to train and sort of, I guess, push themselves maybe into a direction like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm one of those weekend warriors. I work out on this turf almost every day. We work out, and our adult crew We have an electric time, whether it's 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 5:30 p.m. We've got a broad spectrum of all types of people. Ladies in their 60s, kids in their late teens, guys trying to get bigger, faster, stronger, women trying to lose weight. We've got a whole spectrum of people that the science behind the process that we implement here will get you to your goals. We say, what is your fitness goal? What is your goal in life for your body? And we'll help you get there. We'll craft a custom plan for you to get what you want, because everybody has a different kind of goal. Some people might want to lose weight. Some people might want to get stronger. Some people might just want to get off the toilet, it just depends. And so we will customize a plan for you and set you up for success so that you have a long, enjoyable life and you can chase your kids, your grandkids around the stairs and up and down and whatever, and enjoy life. And that's what I enjoy about it. And I think the Toledo area, we've been, I think, a little bit underserved in the fitness community, and we're here to help.
Talking to Tyson Stoll here. We're talking to Mark Harris, the guys here from D1 Training, everybody, and they have a real serious situation going on, and everybody can benefit. It sounds like, guys, and what I'm getting here, it's a full mind and physical edification here, and there's an energy there. Mark, let me come back to you on that and maybe talk about the mental aspects that maybe aren't sort of highlighted in the front, because we get the physical thing and we understand that, and we get that it's going to be a challenge even. But I think something happens to people who are able to commit, whether they're on a sports team or not. And some of us were athletes, and maybe we get that feel back. But like you said, Tyson, there's this energy of we're getting older, and you want to sustain and maintain yourself, and like they say, health as well. So you know what I mean, Mark, talk about that aspect, because I think maybe that's probably a really significant component, right?
It's the most significant component, to be honest with you. Whether you're an employee or whether you're a member, that mindset is everything. I mean, there's a reason why we have these words around the wall. They're not just there for show. We're putting those up there, and we're instilling them in our, not only just our members, but ourselves every day. This may be telling too much, because we consider ourselves family, but we have one person cry every day. And it's not a bad cry. It's a happy cry, because they did something mentally they didn't know that they can do.
Wow.
They overcame a challenge they never thought they could.
Yes,
we
sir.
have one young lady, the doctors literally told her she would never walk again. Literally told her that. She has had rods put in her legs 3 times. And she's in here deadlifting, hang clean, power cleaning at the max she's never done, even when she was in high school and college. So that the mental part to me is without a doubt the biggest thing. I mean, sometimes our coaches have one-on-one sessions where the member's not feeling good that day. It's a bad day. They went to work. The boss got on their nerves. They got called from home. The kid got kicked out of school.
Right.
And we've had those conversations where we were set up for a one-on-one session, but that one-on-one session turned into a therapy session.
Wow.
It happens. It happens. That's why I believe the mental part is the most important, because we don't just connect on the physical level, because we got to start here in order to move the body. The body can do some amazing things.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's without a doubt, but they got to start here. And when we say start here, it starts in the mind. And when it starts in the mind, it gets to the heart, because it tears at your heart. And so that's what we're here to do. Just you tell us what you want, and our job is to push you there, get you there, whatever way it takes. And like I said, sometimes that way there is not a physical workout. It's a mental workout. We got to have that conversation. We got to talk. We got to pass each other the tissue, have that cry together, so we can keep moving forward.
Wow, a real play for the society in terms of a space where we really are very rigid and adversarial with each other. So I like the communion that's happening here and that sort of spirit. So let me come back to you here, Big Dog, and Tyson. Let's think about this part because I find it very unique to the situation when you start getting that national backing. You got names like Tebow, again, Chris Paul, guys who've endorsed this situation and it's verified, from that trusted performance and testing that Mark mentioned early on. having a facility like this in Toledo, it changes the recruiting landscape, doesn't it? And how do we make sure, you know what I mean, that the families, again, know that you guys are going to have a role in this? And I think there's a very significant opportunity, man, to kind of navigate things, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. So a little bit of quick history. My wife and I, Sarah, we went down to D1 in Nashville. It's headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee. And we went down to their national summit, met Tim Tebow, drank the Kool-Aid, got the energy from D1 back in November 2024. And a year later, opened up this franchise. There's 170 across the country, predominantly in SEC country. And we thought that Northwest Ohio was underserved again with fitness, but also, like you said, in the recruiting element. And some of the biggest joys that I've had since opening the doors here have been going to sporting events that we've got 110 adopted kids that we're going to all their games now. And it's so much fun to cheer them on and know that and you see the hard work that they put out on the turf right there. You see that every day, and then you go watch them perform at an elevated level that is better than even they expected, because they're working hard there. That results on the field. It's such a rewarding experience to cheer them on and to see them succeed, and to be a part of that here, and then to try to take some of the highest level athletes and allow them to reach their dreams and goals. That's what we're here for.
D1 training, everybody. We got the guys in the building. That's the ownership talking. And shout out to the missus too, because we already know Tyson. That's how the whole thing stay in order. Anyway, sorry, Mr. Stowe. We know you here as well, right? We got the big dog in here, and we got the man moving things along. All right, he's Mark Harris. He's here, man, the GM, and so we appreciate these guys stopping on Black and White today. Let me go to you, Mark, and maybe get you guys out of here on this, man. I don't want to tie you guys up. I know it's moving and it's already jumping in the spot. I could be messing up somebody's workout right now. We definitely don't want to do that. But I know that, again, this is creating an incredible buzz. I mean, you guys are getting nothing but great commentary, because I heard that before we actually hooked up. So we love what you guys are doing for the local athletes for sure. Now, if people want to kind of take advantage of getting in there, is there an introductory lane that they can come in some way? And if we can make one, we certainly want to make one. You know what I mean? After this, I feel like it's a meeting should come up, fellas, after this doggone conversation. But, you know, if there's a way, Mark, and you know, we can plug people in there, man, and sort of incentivize them to come in, check it out, because they may be a little scared. Because, you know, some people already know. They bad on discipline. You know, some of them might be scared, Mark. They already know they didn't want to get in there and get to work. Talk about that if you could.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely a plug. So it's actually, you asked that at the right time. We are starting our Christmas in July. Our Christmas in July is $50 for the first month. That easily allows people to try it out. For those, we have so many people that call and say, man, I keep hearing about you guys, but I don't know exactly what it is. Well, here's your chance. This is your chance to try it out at a very, very discounted price, over $200 savings. To try it out, see if you like it. You have options, especially if you're an adult. We have 5 classes per day, Monday through Friday, and got 1 on Saturday. And then whatever your age group and or athleticism is as a youth athlete, we have several different programs. Our rookie program is ages 7 to 11. Our Devo program is ages 12 to 14. And then we got our preps, our big dogs get ready to go to college. That's ages 15 to 18. And shout out to Keon Robinson, just signed with the University of Miami. He's one of our members here. So he's headed on. That's our first D1 commit. So we haven't even been open a year yet. So we're really proud. Guys want, obviously, if you mention the Black and White Sports Show, you know you're gonna get that little discount coming in. That's all the love for. We appreciate you, Mr. Dre. So you know, you guys, this is a wonderful thing that we're doing, and we really appreciate you, Andre, having us on, man. I love how you reached out to me. You kept your word. We talked at the softball celebrity game. You kept your word, and I really appreciate that. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that.
No, absolutely. I can't tell you guys how much we appreciate this. Brother Tyson, if you could, any other last remarks you want to leave with the people, make sure they can get you any contact stuff you need for the people to know.
Yeah, check us out on the socials, or give us a call, 419-574-6101. Talk to my man Mark here. He'll hook you up, and we're just excited to be here at D1 Toledo. We're growing. We're ready to rock.
Ready to rock, and that's what it is, man. Thank you guys for coming
Andre,
through.
thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys, man. I'm gonna get on out there too. I'm gonna see. They're gonna put me on camera.
I told you, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you.
That's what's up. We'll be back. D1 Training, everybody. Plug in. Sit tight. We'll be back.
Want wagers that win? Weekdays will walk you to the window. Tune into Best Bets on Black and White Sports, 4 to 6 p.m. on ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
Are you still injecting GLP-1 medications every month? Paying hundreds, sometimes thousands, just to hold on?
off of their first project in labor. Just mention this ad once you receive your free estimate. DreamGreenToledo.com. Dream Green, making your space your favorite place.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
Hey, you mentioned Morris Chestnut. Is that your favorite movie, Boys in the Hood? Nah, that ain't my favorite movie. My favorite movie, Matilda. Matilda? Yeah. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've never seen it. Are you tripping? Yeah.
Shout out to my guys, D1 Training. In case you guys missed that, roll it back. You guys can get it. It'll be posted in the app right after the show, right around 7. Usually the the staff, those guys usually have that stuff posted. It's in the app. We live in the app right now. Savvy Television Network is in full go as we come to you live, 100.7 FM on the terrestrial radio airwaves. So you like that. That's magic. That's beautiful. 1007theticket.com. It's online. You get the audio state to state. They're doing that. But then we say it is global, and we say Savvy Television when we say that. Facebook doesn't want it. So I don't know. I don't think I should fight to stay on that. I know it's a lot of people there. But why don't we just get more people over here? Okay? A lot going on. So plug in early. It's still a secret. Savvy Television Network. Where? Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, iOS, Android, so on and so forth. Okay, moving on. 877-909-1007 is how you get in on it. You want to text it because Josh said you can do it. Now we move the conversation along and get back to the business of the Talkatow on the Sports Chatter. He is the Sergeant, General, Captain, Colonel, boots on the ground, stomping through the 216. I think he's driving today because we're on the phone with it, and he was very patient. So thank you very much, too, because we could have had Sandman earlier, but like I said, we had to rock with our boys from D1. So thank you very much for the patience. Andy Sanzata, man, been waiting to talk to you anyway. I hope all is well with you. I know we had different things going on, man. Yesterday was crazy. You didn't miss anything, brother, so be glad.
Yeah, it was. Yesterday was very exhausting. So thanks for understanding. But
No, it's all good.
Where do you want to start? I know we got World Cup, we got LeBron, we got the All-Star break. You pick.
Yeah, absolutely. No, brother. Like I said, a number of places we could go. Real quick, like you said, man, it was wild. And again, no issue there. But listen. A few things. I'm going to start here on you because we were asking this question. Nobody really hit us up on it, and that's okay. That's why I started pulling phones and stuff off because that's okay. You guys, we try to let you in on the people, and I know you guys. The reason I say this on what I'm about to say to you is because I know everybody has something to say about what the Tigers need to do. The Tigers are in a very perplexing sort of pickle. We talked about this. Even Josh acknowledged it, pointed it out to everybody because what do you do? The thing is, clearly, we could say, yes, season's been lackluster. It is sounded very lethargic. Why campaign on? Get something which, why you can. Let's everybody sell. Perhaps you get some implementation that maybe even makes it some immediate competitiveness. And when you throw that in there, you say to yourself, we've seen Detroit come storming Norman somehow from the back of nowhere, and we saw it. But then you say, hey, Schoolboy, it's the big payday. We got all this. Can he be competitive and be the complement to someone else's, final stage of getting to where they need to go? Andy, so we talk about that. Your thoughts on that. What do the Tigers do here? A hell of a gambling, no pun, situation for them to be in. Do we keep it? Do we roll? Or do we let it go?
Well, you've got a little bit of time between the start of the second half of the season at the end of this week and the trade deadline. I think that you test the waters in the first series or two of how the team is going to respond coming out of the break. If it doesn't go well, then you become sellers because I think that other teams in the American League that are already ahead of Detroit are going to be buyers. And that's going to make it difficult for them. I just don't think they have enough pitching with Skubal to come all the way from where they were to win the division. Although I said they would win the division, I just think that if you have an opportunity to get some really good talent in exchange for Skubal, then it's something you have to really think about because he's already said. If they're not going to be competitive, he's not going to re-sign. So you already have that out there. So you basically have a guy that's not sure he wants to be there in the first place.
Right.
You just want to let him walk. I would seriously consider trading him.
Talking to Andy Sanzata here, our comments from the 216. And yeah, man, it's a tough one. I don't know. You know what I mean? You always want to, I know the fans are hoping, you always want to feel like, man, we're going for it regardless, no matter what, until the final curtain. But, at some point, some of this logic may have to kick in here. And perhaps, again, it's your vehicle. It's a viable way to somehow, again, scale this doggone roster quite possibly because we obviously are having some issues coming from the farm situation, that doesn't give you a lot of bright components, or at least we're not hearing any. Maybe we need to give Matt a call, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything going off, certainly our way. Go ahead, Josh. I see it.
I was
You're
about
boiling.
to say, Tigers are only like 6.5 out of the division lead and 3.5 out of the last wild card. So,
See?
like I said, if they have a hot July, anything can happen.
See, Andy, but that's true. You see what I'm saying? What do? You said that's wild.
That's what I said. Test the waters of the first couple series. If you
I
keep
got
the
you.
winning streak going that you had before, then I think you've got something. You've got momentum. You put it together. You rally behind that. If you say you go 2-8 in your first 2 or 3 series, then you've got to trip.
Yeah, then okay, we tripping. Okay, I got you.
You can't fall back 10 games again and expect to make the playoffs with how deep the American League is this year.
Right.
That's not going to happen. You're going to have to stay within that 4 or 5 games back range within the division, and then within a couple games in the wild card. Otherwise, you can forget it. So that's why I think that's why the trade deadline is where it is, so that teams have an opportunity to do what they need to as far as feel it out and determine if they're going to buy or sell.
All right, brother. Well, that's what it is, man. Come on. I don't necessarily want to go.
The Guardians have something to think about too, Sam, because they're going to get Ramirez and Martinez back, which is a big part of their team, but they don't have a first baseman. Manzardo, Hoskins are not solutions. They need a first baseman. They need a right-handed bat in the middle of that lineup. If they can get that with the pitching they have and the bullpen they have, they're going to win the division again, even though I didn't think they would when the season started. And Chicago could be aggressive at the deadline too, because they're ahead of schedule. So that's why Detroit's in a real tough situation, because if both of those teams get aggressive and you get aggressive, but you can't catch them, now you're stuck because you're stuck with Skubal and you didn't get anything for him.
Moving on to NBA Summer League items, because Andy, this is actually a makeup show. Like I said, yesterday the whole thing, we went crazy. So here's one thing before we hit this break. Talking to Andy Sanzada here. All right, Black and White Sports on this. Welcome back to Wednesday, everyone. Listen, I wanted to say this, and this is my whole thing. Really, I had a few more items, and this was, obviously this would have been coming off Monday night in essence, and some of the things that went off. Again, I don't know if there's a whole lot that I'd speak on in terms of Summer League last night, but there have been some items there. There have been some moments, and there have been some happenings that should be mentioned. And one of the happenings and what is going to end up happening in this league is bad things are going to happen. With this damn Caleb Wilson, listen, this was my guy with the whole thing. This is the sleeper peeper right here. And this is lethal. And he's got an attitude. I knew it. I could tell it. And it's like, oh, they acting like they don't want to seem like they know. Hey, listen, Chicago Bull, where my bull? Monty is gone. Oh, Rick, here, I'll shoot it at Rick. Rick, buckle up. It's a good start. I'm not talking about magic mirror. I don't know, but it's getting ready to be an attitude shift. He's coming for work. Andy, are you seeing it? You don't like him? Who do you like? What's your young prospects? We get the bonds that get all these boys, the kid in Utah. I'm still not buying that. I don't buy the guy in Utah. I'm not buying that. That's the one I think is fluky Luke. But DeMonza, he's, official. Washington, let's shut that down. Let's not have any freak accidents. But this kid here, this Wilson boy, that's the work right there. I wanted to go on with that. Sorry, that was from the other day. But, anything there? Anything you got for me, Summer League?
No, he's been impressive for sure. And a lot of people thought he was the sleeper pick in the draft because, of the potential that he has, that he's already showing some of it in the Summer League, obviously. But the issue for Wilson and the Bulls have is they don't have anything else. They don't have anything to build around, really. To help him just yet. So he could be the first piece to change the culture, no question about that. But, I'm going to be biased a little bit here. Nobody's talking enough about Malik Thomas and what he's doing in Cleveland. He's got 3 30-point games in the Summer League. And, if a certain individual decides he wants to try to retire here and you've got the 3-and-D guy that's been missing and Thomas, I'm just saying, that could be special. So, but keep an eye on him. He's scored 30 points all 3 games so far, even though I think they're 1-2 in those 3 games. Records don't matter in Summer League. We know that, but he's been putting up the numbers, and he's been very impressive to watch.
Getting into the nooks and crannies of the Summer League and conversations with Andy Sanzada. So we're going to let you know it's a Thomas English muffin on deck somewhere in the 216. So there you go. Summer League is official. We're going to come back final time, man, with Sandman on this Wednesday. Black and white.
From the sidelines to the headlines, this is Black and White Sports with the one and only Andre of the Savages on 100.7 The Ticket.
Mama Mary's Pizza is celebrating America's 250th anniversary. Founded in 1776, the United States is 250 years old. And Mama Mary's is celebrating with a 17.76% discount when you order online. That's right, get 17.76% off when you order online. Sometimes you're just too tired to make that dinner, so Mama Mary's makes it easy on you and your wallet. Something for mom, dad, and the youngsters. Pizza, pasta, salads, subs, and more. Mama Mary's Pizza in Holland on Airport in Holloway.
ToledoWeightLossSecret.com.
Black and White Sports, weekdays from 4 to 6 on 100.7 The Ticket.
We on? Okay. K. Jones, welcome to it. Afternoon style, black and white.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, brother.
Look.
Yes, sir.
And tapped in because you was commentating boxing on the TV on BCSN, sir. Look.
Oh, man,
your
respect,
show is
brother.
Amazing. Your show is amazing. I like how you we got Sadman on the show. Ski, Josh, all lit every day. But look, I really wanted to call though.
ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to Black and White Sports, where there is no gray.
Dang, Josh, I might have to put the phone back now because we would have never got that lovely moment with K. Jones.
Yeah.
That doggone tender moment we had with K. Jones if we didn't have the phone was jumping. Damn.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I got to put the phone. 877-909-1007. Okay, fine. Final time. Black and White Sports on this Wednesday. All right, welcome back to Wednesday. Yesterday, little mishap, faux pas. We're going to move past it. We stop looking in the rear view. We don't have time for that. We're looking ahead. And so here we are. Stay in the moment. That's what we do. Lucas County, Glass City, Toledo, Ohio, Southeast Michigan, Northwest Ohio, frame.
Yep. And as Satchel Paige once says, don't look back.
Bam. And we look on with the Sandman. He's here. He's on the phone lines today. We appreciate that as he's in the traffic jam. We didn't really have the traffic jam portion today because we were certainly, again, enhanced and elevated by our guests, man, as they came through here earlier. If you guys missed it, make sure you log on. Really download the app. Anyway, you can watch the replays, obviously. And again, it'll be available for you guys almost pretty much after we get out of here. But I would say 7 o'clock zone is safer. They like that. The interns don't like when I say it all fast, and then sometimes it get, but typically you're going to have it right there pretty right away if you missed the replay at all. But our guys from D1 Training were here. All right. So that was great, man. Tyson Mark came through, man, and blessed us with the situation. And so, Josh, we have to check it out. Josh, maybe can you move around? Can you do something? You're in the gym, Josh, at all?
I go
What are
to
you
it.
doing?
Well, I like to go to the Y over in Perrysburg. Plus, I like to start every morning with a nice bicycle ride. I mean, I've been doing that.
Yeah.
I've been bicycling since I was like a yay high.
Okay.
And I've been doing it recently, like in the morning. But it really does get you really get up and go get the morning blues out of the way.
Absolutely. No, this is good. This is good. Your cardio is jumping too. It's definitely good for that. You know what I mean? You probably have very strong legs. I would not want you to kick anyone.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
be
I do
kicking
have
people.
strong legs. I've been known to have that.
Yep, there you go. See, so it's all a benefit. That's what we got to do, Josh. We getting up there. Anything can happen, and you got to get a grasp on taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone can be like Jack LaLanne, who could do like feats of strength into his 90s. But if you can just have a reasonable exercise routine,
You're
that
good
you
to
can
go.
handle,
You're good to go.
you're good to go.
Yeah, Andy, you heard that fool said Jack LaLanne. Andy, you don't know nothing about Jack LaLanne. That boy had the jumper on. Jack LaLanne used to have on a onesie. That boy used to have on a zipper onesie. His zipper came down just far enough for it to be player, so he could give you the chest, but the rest of it had a real wiggleness to it. He was the first wiggler, I think, but he was strong. Jack LaLanne, man, you get jammed up. He put a chokehold. He'll grab you around the throat, and that's all she wrote. It's time to get air. Suddenly, it's a CPR play. And you could tell he was like that. People don't think, look up Jack LaLanne. Young people talking about everybody to be fit. Man, hey, we should have brought him up on Mark. Like, hey, Mark, Jack LaLanne would have came through there, man, and made y'all rewrite the program.
Yeah.
Rest
and
we got
power.
we got to raise the level. All right, but yes, we continue, man. The final time in here today. So it's been a blast. It's been crazy all day, man. So we appreciate everybody stopping through. Monty was here in the first hour. So, we got busy with that. All right, Andy, let me jump to World Cup real quick. Because like we said, here we have it now. We're at the final. But first of all, I can come through in a gloat mode because I did take Spain yesterday. So I was feeling good about that just because I went against the grain. I didn't like it. Too much talk. The damn Mbappe and, it didn't curl with me. I didn't really buy it. That was just more of a gambler's play and just how we surfed the wave properly. The numbers were right. Everything checked out. And then they talked crazy on SportsCenter. That made it more necessary to make that move. So we had today's finish. We're 2-1. Argentina completes the task. They're in position now for the back-to-back. And this is where I caution everybody. don't fall for this. I actually envisioned this way. I didn't really pick Argentina. I tried to play it safe and get like what I thought might be a shootout, so either team would win. That was my bet. But with that, give me Spain to complete this, because they're going to get everybody revved up on the back-to-back now the next couple of days. That's what you're going. It's all going to be about that. It's all going to be about Messi. It's all going to be about the greatness.
Well, yeah.
And I'm telling you, they out of gas. I think the Argentinians are out of gas here. I believe that the Spaniards, it's a real deal thing. It's the young boy with the Spaniards that gets me, Andy. I think it's him.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal is, a special player, and he's extremely fast. I think that's the thing that concerns Argentina about the Spain team is their speed. But the thing about Argentina is it's one of those destiny type situations. When you look at the whole of this tournament, there were multiple times that they should have lost in this tournament, including today. And they just kept finding a way. And I think Spain has to get a real lead on Sunday, like a 2-0, 2-1 type lead. They can't go into the second half only up 1. That's where Argentina wants it, to be at. So I think they need to score first. I think they need to get a lead. And I'm with you. I just like the youth of Spain. But at the same time, what an incredible story it would be if Messi was able to go out on top with another World Cup and solidify his legacy as one of, if not the greatest ever, winning 2 World Cups throughout the course of his career, amongst all the other titles and accolades that he's won. He'll finish this tournament as the all-time leading goal scorer in the World Cup and everything. So, I think it's going to be an outstanding final. I'm definitely going to be watching it. Right. And I think a lot of people will be tuned in to see if he can, go out on a high note. But yeah, Spain's for real. I mean, and that was a smart play by you yesterday, because they had beaten France 2 consecutive times the last 2 times they played them.
Yeah, so, and I didn't even know.
They just had their number.
Absolutely, man. World Cup conversation. Andy Sanzada in here, live from the 216. It is Black and White Sports. Late in the window, almost up out of here. Let me do this. Let me do a real traditional missed shot, though. From really, this goes back a couple of days. I want to just hear from maybe, I guess, what somebody else thinks. I'll tell you what I think, though, on this missed shot. I can't believe I let this one go by.
This is deadly. Misses everything.
Okay. Summer League talk that we had a while ago. My bad, Josh. Go ahead. You had it. You do your thing, brother. My bad. Listen, Andy, and I don't know, when you heard it first or if you heard it at all, but this is one of the things that got by us. This Tyler Hero, man, Bam Adebayo. People have assaulted people. Former teammates, obviously. Again, Tyler Hero on to Milwaukee now. And what I'm getting from what I read was at the core of it, or at its foundation, Hero expressing some thoughts or perhaps positions on what he felt, maybe some energy that had been suppressed is what I'm getting. And I guess it didn't necessarily fall in the most positive spirit on the ears of brother Adebayo with regard to maybe a criticalness, I guess. I guess he didn't necessarily celebrate him, Andy, as perhaps the talent that most of us fancy him as. I won't speculate to the furthest extent on what that may or may not have been. I just know whatever the comments were, Bam didn't take kindly, sees Tyler, confronts Tyler. Next thing we know, somebody has gotten socked in the face, and then there's confusion, and we have to break it up, and we have news, and everybody speaks on it. Your initial thoughts to just doing that, I just still don't feel like it. See, for me, the only thing I think, no matter what led us to this, and whatever you say, Andy, I just never like a bigger dude picking and hitting a guy. Really don't hit anybody. And if you take the chance to do that, boy, are you really saying you feel confident you're not going to get your dumb ass killed by striking this man who you don't know what's coming back at you. But what you assume is he's either lighter, again, not necessarily brighter or maybe wider for some of these guys, and it's certainly in this situation, and you'll take that chance. Because I don't think, again, there's some other guys in the league you're not going to sock in the face like that if they told you you was a damn bum and didn't really deserve to be out here with an 80-point game, but you want to sock Tyler Hero. That's where he lost me. But go ahead. Your response to this type of incident on this level. I'm embarrassed.
Childish. I mean, that's what I think of when I hear this story. It's just childish. You know, here we are once again, Sav, talking about who said what on social media and you know, made comments about, you know, somebody. Like, you know, people are entitled to their opinion of who you are. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to like it. But to take it to the level of punching somebody, I don't know if you hit him in the face or if you hit him in the chest or whatever, like when you're 2 times his size, like that's just bullying. That's
yeah,
all
man,
it is.
You're corny for that.
And you're not even, you know, like, do you really need to do that when he's not even on your team anymore?
That part.
You know, I just, that's to me where I you know, miss me with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like it's childish. It's a bullying mentality. And that's why I don't think Miami goes anywhere, even if LeBron goes down there, because you can't win with that guy on your team. He's a problem. He's very selfish. We saw that in you know, in an example of the 81 point or 83
fiasco.
or whatever it was, fiasco that was, you know, a farce in and of itself. So, but just grow up, like move on. Like, you know, I've had so much beef with so many people, but I couldn't care less. Like if they don't like me, fine. Then I don't need to like them. Like just get over it.
Yeah,
like
that
not
was
everybody's gonna like who you are and what you stand for. Like
Boy,
that's not how the world works.
And imagine I ran around socking people. I didn't agree. Like, what? You got something? Oh, Lord. But no, you're right. No, come on, Bam Adebayo. Like, seriously, anybody, though. Because any cat, look, anybody that's in it, no men for real want to deal with any kind of physical confrontation. Seriously, because any true guy understands that if you go past that line and with the uncertainty of what can happen in a physical confrontation, even if you think you're going to be the superior individual in that moment, it's a very unproductive mind state to have. It does nothing. If the world taught you nothing, Will Smith is our example. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this is not the move, and especially on this level. And then Bam Adebayo, you'll come back somewhere else and try to play an angle of where we got to respect you on the idea of that you represent something that is founded in the good. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem with that. But it's okay, man. We understand. See, what it is, you realize we actually can see you, and you realize that Tyler could see you the whole damn time you was on that team. He knew that there was a damn Travis Sham mockery. And that bothers you. That's why let me help it on the way out, Andy, for the therapy for the people. That's all it is, Bam Adebayo. And then also too, you're there every night and you're at home, you're getting up, you eat your cereal, you probably play your video games, all that, and knowing that Asia Wilson is the cotton underpants of the home. That's what gets you, and you know it. And it comes out on the court, and you know it. Your woman is that man at the house. That'll get you, and that's what drives you crazy. And now you take it out on little Tyler Hero, because Tyler Hero say you're corny, and Pat Riley them should have kept me, and we're not gonna win nothing. But they can have you. Go do what you do. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the translation, and for that, it'll get you hit in the mouth. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But be careful who you do that to. You never know how that's going to come back. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and Bam is acting like he's going towards the skid mark in the underwear of life territory.
And on that note, we got to go and Josh Burner with the closing. Hey, listen, people on the way out of here, man, thank you very much to all my guys today, man. Andy Sanzado, of course, a hell of a job like he always does. Monty Features came in and rocked it. Our guys, man, from D1 Training, okay? It was a great experience. Appreciate it, guys, and look forward, man, to connecting soon. Mark Harris and Tyler Stoll. So thank you all. And again, you guys remember, let me say a few words on the way out. Consignment Home Interiors, all right? Change your decor without spending more. Support my people out there on West Central Ave, 6925. And, of course, Powers Beauty Supply over at 901 Nebraska. Avenue. All right, over 30 plus years serving this community. So please keep them in motion. And you know I told you about the move up Monroe Street. Bassett Nut Company, formerly Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. They're right next door to the Verizon store now. So make sure you get up there and get in there and support her. All right, it's football season. A lot of snacks, treats. So keep that in mind. And remember, your lady will always be happy if you bring something from there. All right, on the way out of here, let me remind you too, a lot of you guys like to travel. Always on the move. Don't forget my friends at Cheap Air. You got deals. You got situations that you cannot beat, but you can only get them if you call 800-558-5635. Again, Vivid Security also. Everyone at home, that's always a concern. Protect your perimeter with our guys at Vivid Security, 800-853-6497. And again, if you got a case, you got an injury, you need to know how much is it worth, get with my guys, the Bulldog Boys, in conjunction with Allied, 800-370-5435. All right? With that, be kind, be respectful, never cheat on your wife, handle your business each and every day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
His Store and More, the Man Superstore Studios.